Welcome to the Traveling Pogma YouTube channel. This video will show you how I successfully booked 7 Walt Disney World dining reservations in 13 minutes. It really wasn't so bad. I had my cheat sheet next to me with the dates, the restaurants, the parks, the times, and the order to book them from the most difficult to get to the easiest or less desirable restaurant for us. It is quite a bit of work to determine what park you want to go to on what days and what restaurant you want, and then the time you want to eat. So be sure you start planning well in advance of your 60-day mark. And be sure to check out the park hours so you don't find a park closes early on a day that you wanted to eat there late. At 60 days prior to your arrival at Walt Disney World, you can book up to 10 days of your dining reservations starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is, if you are staying in a Disney Resort hotel. However, if you are not staying at a Disney Resort hotel, you can still book your dining reservations 60 days in advance, but only one day at a time. At 5:30 a.m., I opened 7 tabs to disneyworld.disney.go.com, one for each of the 7 restaurant reservations I wanted to book. Hover over the My Disney Experience tab at the top of the page and click on Reserve Dining. Enter your party size, date, and time frame. Pick any date if it is still before 6 a.m. Although I understand sometimes, but not very often, it does open up a little bit earlier at 5:45 a.m. Next, click on All Filters to narrow down your search field. I clicked on either locations or the dining areas. You can narrow down more if you wish. Then find your restaurant and click on Check Availability for multiple days. Now keep this page open until your dates actually do become available, which should be around 6 a.m. Open the tabs in the order that you want to reserve them, with the most difficult first. At exactly 6 a.m., my dates did open up, but I did have to hit refresh twice every time to get my correct length of stay dates to highlight in blue. Once available, select your dates for the restaurant, confirm you have the right dates in the right restaurant, then find the time you want and select it. Your reservation will hold for 10 minutes while you complete it. You can either pay now with a credit card advance payment or the dining plan guarantee, which is what I selected, as we have the dining plan on our package. If you're trying to save time and have the best chance of getting your top choices, you can skip adding the Mickey Mouse Celebration Cake and adding your dietary and accessibility requests. However, as of now, you will need to call Disney's help desk to modify your reservation. Continue to the next page and enter your phone number, then your credit card information. Read and click on the I have read and agreed to the guest policies, and you might want to do that ahead of time so that you know what you're agreeing to. Confirm and you're done. The next page, you'll have your confirmation number. Leave this open and go to the next dining reservation that you need. Once you've finished all your reservations, either write down your confirmation numbers or confirm that you received an email with that confirmation number. And a few things to note. I definitely recommend that you enter your credit card information into your profile before you even begin booking your dining. In the app, it's under Account, Profile, then Payment Method. On the computer, it's under My Disney Experience, then Profile, then Payment Method. And even though I opened up all 7 tabs on my laptop, I also had my iPad and my iPhone all logged in just in case my laptop crashed or it was finicky. It wasn't. It all worked out. It was great. Be sure you know the cancel policies for your reservations. Most do require that you cancel at least 2 hours prior to your reservation to avoid a $10 per person cancellation fee. My last bit of advice is definitely play around with the app before your actual 60 days is here. There's a lot of great information there. If you do need help along the way, Disney's Internet Help Desk is currently open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 days a week at 407-939-4357. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that like button or make a comment. Thank you for watching. Now get out and explore the world.